What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Northwest Trail Series. All right, so I made a top 5 list of the things, I don't know what to title this yet, the things that I'm most scared of when I'm out mountain biking. And I realized that a lot of people are going to have different things from different continents, that they're like, Australia, you guys are probably going to have all sorts of different stuff. Kangaroos and whatnot. But here in the Pacific Northwest, this is the top 5 things that I like personally, like I keep on my mind while I'm out mountain biking that I'm a little cautious of. All right, we'll start at number 5 because that's fun. Number 5 for me is the hidden stump. All over wherever I go mountain biking, there's always a bunch of shrubbery that's kind of growing in on the trail. And when they made that trail, they cleared out a bunch of big trees and little trees, and sometimes they'll leave those little trees and there'll be this little stump sticking out, or a big stump, and it'll be hiding in the shrubbery. And I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but you'll be riding along and you just get clotheslined over your handlebars. Your feet go under and your arms go over, and you just going from whatever speed you're going to a dead stop. Not a fan of that. So that's something I really watch out for. I don't know if I'm scared of it, but it's like, a dangerous thing to keep an eye out for. That's why you always make sure you keep your pedals flat. Don't ride with one down, All right, number 4. This one isn't that bad as long as you make sure that you're, don't go around any blind corners too fast, but horses. I'm always pretty scared of coming around a corner really fast and someone being on a horse and just getting kicked. That's a concern for me. Also, I'm just kind of scared of horses in the first place. I don't know why, but I am. It's just a thing. And let's go to number 3. Number 3 is bees. I've been attacked by bees probably 10 times in my life. I hate getting attacked by bees. It's the worst. Anytime I stop to go off the trail for a second to go pee, there's a concern there, That's not a good spot to get stung. All right, number 2. I think we've all seen that viral video of that guy who was out on a hike or run somewhere. I don't know where he was. Somewhere in the northwest-ish area. Should have looked that up before I made this video. But that's a cougar. That guy that got chased by that cougar for like 5-10 minutes, and he's like yelling at it and throwing rocks at it and stuff. That looks pretty sketchy. Also, there was not recently, I don't know. Within like the last 10 years, there was some 2 guys, I think, that were out mountain biking, and they both got attacked by a cougar. The one guy died, I think. I don't know. I'm going to look that up and post that here right now in the video. So that's always been a concern, I've seen a bobcat. It was like the size of a medium-sized dog, like nothing too crazy, but I thought it was a dog. I was riding along and I was like, oh, there's a dog up there, up on the trail. He's like running away, and I was like, I'll go make sure he's good. And I come around the corner, go over the crest of the hill, and I'm like, where'd he go? And I look down into the valley, and that's not a dog. He had a little bobcat tail and everything, but it was pretty big. I feel like that thing, if it wanted to, would mess me up. All right, and number 1, this is the thing I'm most afraid of. And this only happens when I'm going fast around dusk, when the sun's starting to go down. This is where these guys come out all the time. But I'll be riding along, and maybe I'm like heading down a hill, any point going really fast. As soon as I'm getting some speed going, I'm just having this image of a deer running out in front of me and just like clocking it. And that might kind of stem from the fact that the very first day I went out on my very first drive, right when I got my driver's license, I went on my first solo drive. I smacked right into a deer, like on my way to the skate park to hang out with my buddy. So yeah, always looking out for those guys. I don't think it's as much of an issue. I think they'll hear you coming on a mountain bike, but I just know that, man, if you hit a deer going like 45 miles an hour on a mountain bike, it's a bit tough one to walk away from. All right, so that's my top 5 things that I'm like concerned about here in the Northwest when I go mountain biking. I'm curious to hear if you share any of those same fears. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Especially if you're from like Australia. Is kangaroos, that's got to be a thing. Snakes, rattlesnakes. I guess in the eastern Washington, I'd have to worry about rattlesnakes, but there's no rattlesnakes here in western Washington. So yeah, let me know if you got any similar or different fears while you're out mountain biking. And yeah, that'd be sick. Thanks, guys. Bye.